Valencay goat's cheese and menetou salon, both from the Loire region of France. Valencay is one of the 5 great French goat's cheeses from the Loire. They're all protected by geographical indication rules and they are iconic and have been copied around the world. Valencay is a truncated pyramid. The mold on the outside isn't actually a mold, it's a yeast called Geotrichum candidum. It has this distinctive brainy-like character and it has a very limited reach into the cheese, which is why you get this soft underbelly there. And it goes just 2 or 3 millimeters into the cheese. And that's as ripe as this cheese is going to get. So very, very smooth center. In terms of its taste, the dairy notes are fresh, lactic, milky, but the goat's milk is really present. It's difficult to explain what goat's milk tastes like, but it's a more dense experience. I like to think of it as velvety. It's got more cream than the lightness of milk. And when I think of cow's milk, I definitely go sort of meadows. With goat's milk, I'm thinking more brambles. Beyond the milk flavors, there's a little bit of citrus, a little bit of lemon, and I would say a pronounced yogurty flavor, which is very typical for fresh cheese. You are going to get a slight nuttiness and I would say yeastiness, and that comes with a feeling of sort of fizz around the tongue. And you definitely get a mineral note. In terms of the terroir leaning in, you do get herbal notes, and goat's milk is renowned for carrying through the flavor of what they're eating into the cheese. When pairing this, we can try and get a little bit of harmony through the bramble or the earthiness. More common is to go down the white route and find lemony notes, maybe a little bit of malolactic conversion, so some buttery notes to go with the yogurt, and we can reach in and find some grassy notes in there that we can draw out with the menetou salon. This is from the central vineyards area of the Loire, which means it's the furthest east. It is a lesser known region to its sister regions of Pouilly-Fumé and Sancerre. Up in the central vineyards, the dominant white grape is Sauvignon Blanc. This gives it citrus flavors, grapefruit, maybe even some fruit flavors like apple and pear, and some herbal notes, as in capsicum or green grass. There will be some floral notes, and you might occasionally get some tropical fruit flavors, but they're not common. And minerality in that region is going to be important. Yes, we might get a bit of lees aging, and that's going to give us some yeasty notes. We might use that for pairing. It's got such smoothness across the top of the palate and real length, but it is an incredible, comfortable, pleasurable, interesting wine, really good company. So let's pair away Valencay, menetou salon. In balance, we've got the acidity of the wine breaking into the curd. Love that. In harmony, we're seeing lemony notes, yeasty notes, and herbal notes all rising. You might even say the minerality is coming through, but I think it's smoother than that. And texturally, it really works for me. They are smooth together. They are really smooth, and that's awesome. So enjoy it. It's a lovely and classic combination that's been around with us for centuries. See what you think.